Hi, this is Derek, the Tailgate Mirror. This video is to show you how to install the tailgate mirror with the 3M dual lock brackets. We're doing this on a 23 Ford Maverick, which has the backup camera about halfway up the tailgate. There's a lot of trucks that are very similar and the installation is almost identical. We're going to do it with the tailgate up. It's a little finicky, the first setup. Once you have it set up, it's much easier. Still easier to do with the tailgate up, so there's a little bit of planning involved, but even if you forget and already have the tailgate down and you put the stuff in your bed, you'll just have to lay underneath your truck and install the mirror. The mirror comes in a sturdy shipping box so it doesn't get damaged. Inside you'll find a little instruction sheet that basically talks you through what I'm about to show you, and the back has some more tips and information. The mirror is in a little bag to protect it when you don't need it. Then the mirror has a little protective sheet on it that you'll have to remove before you use it. There's a positioning tool that's zip tied to the frame. The brackets are already on the mirror. There is a left and a right hand bracket, and you may have to flip that over depending on the truck you have. You'll also find a little bag with the pads in it. There is 4 pads, you'll only need 2, just 2 extra ones in case you mess up or whatever may happen. So I've removed the protective film, installed the positioning tool, and then I got 2 of the pads that I'm going to actually already put on the brackets, but still with the protective backing on the double-sided tape on the back of these pads, so it doesn't stick on right away. So the brackets are still a little bit loose because we'll have to adjust them to make it all work. So you align the round part of the positioning tool with the camera best you can, and then rotate and move around the brackets so it sits up against the tailgate correctly. It's a little finicky and it's easier if you have a second pair of hands, but it's doable. And they need to be close to being correct. They don't have to be perfect. At this point you can remove the backing of these pads. With the protective film removed, you realign the tool. It's easiest to hold both brackets at this point to make sure it doesn't stick to your tailgate right away. So now align the tool with the backup camera and make sure it's level, because obviously when the mirror is not installed, you're going to keep these 2 round pads on there and you want it to look somewhat even and neat and tidy. So one thing you should realize is that it takes about 24 hours for the double-sided tape to adhere properly to your tailgate. Now don't worry, you can still take them off and not damage your paint. It's a little finicky, but it's doable. So at this point it's installed. You want to loosen the brackets one more time and just make sure that the mirror is sitting correctly, and tighten them again so there's no tension. At this point, if you remove the positioning tool, you are actually good to go. Although, like I mentioned, it needs 24 hours to adhere correctly. So the best thing to do is just carefully remove the mirror from the tailgate and wait until tomorrow. Now the good thing with the 3M dual lock brackets is that because of the pads that are on your tailgate, positioning is really easy, and you probably don't even need the positioning tool anymore unless for some reason the brackets lose their adjustment. And you can just line up the pads, stick it on, and you're good to go. You should be aware though is that obviously as the backup camera is mounted to the tailgate and the tailgate moves down, the backup camera rotates down with the tailgate and actually ends up further back and lower than it was originally. So as the point of view has changed, the view on your screen will never be the same. The mirror is a concave mirror, only because if it was a flat mirror, the image would be upside down, so it's just to put it the right way up. Because of that, there is a little bit of distortion, but you'll find that you can use it again. You can use your backup camera, you can actually see what's behind you, and especially if you're reversing and it's a moving picture, it works really well. And there's several videos on our website, tailgatemirror.com, where you can see how well it performs even on your truck. If you have any questions or any suggestions or want to make sure it fits your truck, feel free to reach out to us on info@tailgatemirror.com. And again, there is more information on our website too. And I hope you're going to enjoy the tailgate mirror as much as we do. Thank you for watching.